Let me start the end of day debrief. Okay, let me see. Is everything online? Hopefully. Let me check right now. It's looking good. Okay. Fantastic. Is it good on my phone? Let me check. How does it sound? How does it sound? Does it sound okay? Yeah, it sounds good. Alrighty. Let's type in chat. It works good. Okay, I hope you all are doing well. I'm back at it, doing my end of day debrief today. It has been interesting. As you can tell, I'm kind of lower in energy. Oh, not really high on energy ever, but it's been tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very, very tough. I feel like juggling a lot of things. I've been getting into my head a lot recently. Some of our videos haven't been doing the greatest, and I really don't know. There's just so many factors to consider. It's kind of just excuse me. It's I don't know, I feel like I've been getting so much in my head lately. Cause it's to decide how to do a lot of things. Content is kind of just been alright. Um Doing co-op, I just been second guessing it. It's been so difficult. It's been, I don't know, I just don't know how to piece it together. It's like, do we get people into Discord, verify them, everything? But once again, that's like, I don't know how we're gonna. I haven't set up a system yet where I'm that's like solid, you know. And I want to do other games too, but I don't even know if the Minecraft's gonna work. I don't think Minecraft what's it called? I don't know how Minecraft works. We can do the Fortnite tournaments. We could also do League, Valorant, but I just don't know how to set up stuff like that. But it's like I feel like my attitude and my outlook of things has been very poor, which I do apologize for. I feel like I should be reinventing and saying, okay, we're hitting the hard parts now, Broodler. Then let's just try and figure it out. Because once again, I used to tell everyone, like, hey, I always quit when it gets hard. And it seems like we're getting into that season now when things are really starting to get a little more intense. You gotta put in more effort, put in more dedication, and now things are getting I don't know, they're getting very interesting. Just so many things to consider. I feel like I overthink a lot of things, but then it's like I just don't know. It's always the hardest at the beginning because you just don't know. You know, and I want things to go smoothly. I want things to go well. I want things to, um turn out great, but it's like how much can you control in the end, really? You kind of just gotta go with it. But at the same time, it's like you got to create. I also want to create a system. I don't just want it to be just entirely no structured at all, because then it'll just be chaotic. So it's like, oh, what to do, you know? It really depends. It really, really depends. Because we have a long way to go. It's been tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been very, very tough. I always say this. And right now, it just today I'm feeling a little harder, you know. Today seems to be, I don't know. It just seemed, I just keep thinking about all these ideas and it's like, oh man, it's all gonna go wrong. It's like this is gonna go wrong, this is gonna go wrong. It's not looking good. It's like, how are we gonna get this done? How are we gonna do that? And it's like, oh man, I don't really know how. And then you do, it's like as disastrous, or someone's doing something. It's like, oh man, it's just not going how you envisioned it. And then I can't adapt on my feet. I'm too slow with that. And it's like, because once again, when you're starting, you don't know. So it's like everything hits harder than usual because I'm like ill equipped with everything right now on top of trying new things. So it's like, it's hard to pivot and also trying to, I don't know. There are just so many factors to consider. And there's also not, because honestly, it's just like, just go with it, just try it out, just do it. But then I don't feel like it's just that straightforward. It is that straightforward, but it also isn't, because like then you'll do it and it's like something goes wrong. And it's like, oh, what is that? And then more things will go wrong. It's like, oh, something, something, something. Because once again, when you start involving everyone, it starts to add in more factors, more possibilities of things going wrong, more confusions, more miscommunications, and yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just I don't know. I've kind of just been, trying to figure things out, but I've also been lazy. I can't say I've been giving it my all, because I really haven't. But I just am so stuck right now. I just don't know. Like, what content do we make? How are we gonna make that content? Excuse me. Like, what games are we gonna play? How are we gonna make it more entertaining? How are we gonna make it more suitable? And then people say certain things, and then people are like, "Hey, I want this, I want that," and it's like, okay, we're getting 50 different opinions here, and then it's like you can't appease to everybody. But what are we doing tomorrow? I think we're doing balloons, and then I want to fit in Minecraft this week to just get the Minecraft ball rolling. But I think tomorrow will be balloons, probably just something. Maybe, I don't know. I wanted to try co-op again, but once again, I've been so stuck in my head with the co-op thing, because there's just so many things I need to factor in right now. I wanted to upgrade the Discord. The Discord, I wanted to add like a private like have people join Discord, but then people also don't have Discord, and they'll just take extra time. And then I don't know if it'll really be worth it right now. Let me move this all the way up. Can we move this? Oh, we can. Very nice. We'll move it up. But tomorrow, I think the plan is balloons. Will it be co-op? I don't know yet. Can we make this private? Here we go. Co-op with viewers. Permissions? Oh man, there's just so many things to do. Can you make this private? I don't think I can. Oh, we can make it. It's right here. Alright, so we'll make it private. Who can access this channel? Save changes. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been very difficult right now. Very, very difficult. How do you... Oh, here we go. Add members and roles. What are the roles? What is everyone's roles? Oh, members. There we go. Gotcha. It's just so difficult. I think... Hello, welcome. Oh, it's just so many things to consider, because I don't like the co-op UI in balloons. And then I don't know what content I'm gonna make. And then I want to start transitioning the channel. The channel start transitioning from me making content to making more competitions. As in, I want it to be more interactive with viewers, right? Okay, I'm thinking it seems like people really like interacting. I don't know why. It just seems like that's popular. So I'll just run with that, right? But I want to create things where I can get it so I can create an idea of like a game. Let's say like, so you are all participating more, and I am like the one overseeing the operations, if that makes sense, right? And I think that's more ideal, because it seems like you, the viewers, like to play more. and you like to be a part of all this stuff. And me, I like to be more of commentating and like more overseeing the operations. But I'm just trying to figure out how to set up things to do that. Because you can do that with a lot of games, I just don't know how. It's like I was thinking there's a lot of competitions that like, oh, I 1v1 my viewers in Fortnite, or setting up, um Minecraft servers saying last one to survive wins. And then but I don't know how all these games works. I have not played these games. A lot of these games I have not played. And when I go into the games, it's really how their things are set up is really it's all different. So it's a lot of learning. Honestly, you think all this stuff is just like you go and just start playing and it's fine and then you just make content. You actually gotta know and you gotta think. At least in my position, because I don't know a lot of these things. I don't know. But yeah, tower defense. Yeah, no, I'm avoiding the Roblox games right now. I don't think I'm gonna play Roblox like ever again. Unless there's an insane incentive, right? But I did not enjoy that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't even know how to create events. Because first off, I keep running into the same problems. It's just getting harder and harder. Honestly, it's just getting even more difficult. I do want to get the Minecraft going, but I don't even know. Once again, I don't think the Minecraft is what's it called? I don't think the Minecraft servers are what I think it is. I think a lot of them, it's not challenges. I need challenges, as in like all of my. Thank you, but it's really difficult to set things up like that, because then it would weigh a lot of things off of my shoulders, because I think that'd be more beneficial. Nah, if I'm gonna play tower defense, I'd rather just play balloons, or I'd rather just play different balloons games, because I think balloons is like, I find that to be the best of the tower defense games in my personal opinion. I like that the most. But then it's just how to set these things up. How to set them up, it just I don't know. And there's so many factors, because you have to go off of now the you have to go off of the community now, and I don't know. It's like it becomes a whole group project. It's no longer just me having to create the content and videos, right? It's dependent on more factors, especially on how many people I'm going to be including in the video. Let's say we have 5 people participating in an event of my viewers, then we have to have 5 people all on the same page, right? What is it called? Tower defense? I can look it up right now. I'll look it up on YouTube. TD Roblox. I just hated Roblox. I'm not gonna lie, I hated that stuff. Is it like a... What's it called? What's the specific thing called? Do you know? Anyone know? Does it have a specific name? Tower Defense Simulator? What's the appeal with Roblox? That's the thing I don't understand. But forget about the Roblox for now. I'm trying to create like... Oh, I need to log in. I'm trying to create more things that are... One second. That are more interactive, as in, do you know the challenges that like 100 of my viewers, like Mr. Beast, I told you, Mr. Beast, he released a video. It's like, he has everyone compete in like a Roblox server. And it's like, or it's like, hey, 100 of people try and survive. I don't know how they organize that stuff though. Excuse me. Tower defense. I'm on. I don't know. It seems like what they do is they go into their Discords. Well, what's it called? Well, I can already see it from here. It's like there's a bunch of different tower defense games. And I think tower defense... But I first want to get into Minecraft first. Oh, I see it. I see the game mode. It seems okay. But I don't know. It's I don't know how they set up those events and get it so controlled, you know? I don't know how they get it. So they pick, do they pick all their 100 people? Do they vet all the people before they go hand? Um I don't know. It's just so confusing right now. It just really it's been giving me a headache. Cuz even for balloons, the co-op is kind of nightmarish because it's you can put a private server. Exactly. Then put invite. You can make a private server and then put invite link in stream. No, but once again, it's just like first come first serve. Then I want everyone to get a chance, but then like some people are just faster in putting in the codes than other people, right? But it's like you know what I mean? So that balloon once again, balloons is not optimal for something like this because you can't control a lot of factors. You can't control who joins. You can't kick out people if they join, and then you can't you can't decide if everyone's connection is good until you go in. These are the factors I face. I thought it was just gonna be like, hey, we just do co-op and we're chilling, right? There was all these things that were occurring. I was like, why is this happening? It seems to be such a pain. It's like, and it's just the simplest thing ever. It's just doing co-op. We didn't do anything special. And those are some of the things I started to encounter. And that was very on a very small scale with a very small community joining. But yeah. But it's like it depends on the game too. That's why I want to start expanding to other games, right? Because if you can get a game where it's like I spectate and then I can set up, I don't care who joins. The thing is, I don't care who joins the games. Who joins the games is fine, right? But I wanted to give bigger opportunities to more people to join and participate. And also I want to be able to like control how it's set up, as in control if someone's trolling or something, I can kick them. Or if someone is having internet connections, and then we can also kick them too. Or like we can control more of what's going on in the scenery and stuff and keep the environment. And I can also set up the server in a way but that I want it to, but it's too really where am I going at? It's to get it so everyone can have a smooth day, if that makes sense. It's so I can have a smooth stream and everyone else can just focus on enjoying the task at hand rather than being other variables. But for some reason, there always seems to be other variables occurring, and I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, so of course there's going to be variables. And also things, it's just like we're kind of rock bottom in all areas. We're rock bottom in our knowledge of YouTube. We have absolutely no knowledge of how to be a streamer. We have no knowledge on how to create an engaging type content. We have no knowledge on how to create systems that will allow all our viewers to end of day debrief is the weird things. I do it at the end of my day, just going over what we did and kind of just like speaking my mind and seeing the future of the channel and trying to figure out things and how to grow. It's kind of the logistics and business side. So it don't be caught off. What is the word? I don't know. I'm losing the words right now, but yeah, that's kind of what it is. So but anyways, I don't know, cause Minecraft, these streamers make it look so easy on what they're doing, right? Saying, oh, they're just doing like a viewer challenge or something, or but I don't know how they set this up. I don't know how they managed to do that. It seems almost impossible for me to do it just with balloons, and it just having to have 3 people join a queue and just press play. It should be that simple, but it's not. And it's to really, really I don't know. And I'm bad at adapting right now. Usually it's exactly. See, once again, they have a bigger team because they already built Battle Cats. I already played Battle Cats. I played it a long time ago, but I need emulator for that stuff to play on PC. But once again, yeah, they do have a lot of mods. They have a team. What people don't realize is that those people have a team, right? For me, I'm doing this all alone. I'm doing this all alone, and I didn't come in to this with any game knowledge as well. I don't know anything about games. So at least the people coming in that at least like gaming or they were obsessed with their games, they have knowledge of how to do stuff within the game. No, I played Battlecast as in like way before streaming. Well, no worries, but because they have a team. But once again, if you're gonna start at the bottom. That's just how it goes. Unless you have like a whole team to come in with, that's great. But my situation is not that. My situation is that we have bare bone minimum. We have no knowledge of any games. We have no knowledge on how to stream. We have no knowledge on how to set anything up. We barely understand the technology or anything that's going on, how social media works. And we had to set up a Discord, all types of social medias. We had to set up streaming platforms. We had to set up audios. We had to set up and this is all encountering. You do all this and then you have a small viewer base, as in you have like 3 viewers. We average like 3 to 4 viewers per stream, right? That thank you, I appreciate that. But no, it really takes a whole like a crew to do all. It doesn't take a whole crew, but you need knowledge. At the end of the day, you need knowledge. You need to know what you're doing. Because if you have, like, being educated is not just being educated saying, oh, I'm good at, I got an A+ on my test. That is being educated, but you have to know knowledge for all the fields that you go into. And right now I'm clueless, so I'm trying to build up more ideas on how to get there. But I need to start grinding more. I've been taking this lightly. I don't think I've been really looking into things, because once again, I'll tell you my experience with streaming and YouTubing. You think you just go and you just do whatever you want. It's just playing games. It's whatever, right? You need to research. You need to understand how things work. You need to really learn about the algorithms, the trends, the content creation, how to make things, how to be entertaining, how to speak, how to foster a community, how to keep a community around, how to keep people entertained and have people stay, a dedicated fan base, and how to edit. That's just talking about the entertainment side. We're not even reaching into the editing side and what time to post, where to like what's it called? Where to what was I saying? How to edit, what type of genre are you going into, what type of field do you want to make? Make a game. Game development is very, very popular, but very, very difficult. Game developers, they're working nonstop. To make a game, once again, you think it's very easy, and then you go and you see what they're doing. It is extremely, extremely arduous and time consuming. It's with all these fields, you think it's very simple because it seems so easy, and then you get into it like, wow, this is really impossible. Wow, that's awesome. Used to be a game developer? That's cool. Very nice. So you know how difficult it is. It must be. It must be very difficult. But then I'm really just struggling right now. It's just been a struggle. It's just been a I know I just been really struggling with the channel because you want to do stuff, but you're limited by how much you know. You're limited by how much you know and how much you can do. Because at the end of the day, you need knowledge. You need to know what you're doing. And I don't. So it's easy to think of an idea, but to deliver is very hard. And that's how things just go in life. It's very easy for people to think of ideas. Anyone can think of an idea, but not everyone can execute. That's what differentiates kind of people from being successful and not. Because the people that are successful, they actually execute, they try, and they fail a lot. Those people fail a lot, but they're able to grow and learn a lot in the process. And then if they keep pushing, they eventually can maybe, it's not guaranteed, but maybe have a chance of getting to a solution or some type of success or whatever it is. While the person that just thinks of the idea is just thinking all the time. I found that my best audience is like at 9 p.m. or so. But thing is, right? I was thinking audience wise, right? You can always think of audience things. Yeah, exactly. But I can't really post that at the same time because my time's always changing. But it also doesn't matter. And I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter because everyone's different time zones and you always get viewers. There's always viewers on. You have to understand this. There's always viewers on every single time of the day. So your job is, of course, you have a dedicated fan base. Maybe they log on at a certain time. But if you get big enough, there'll always be some of your fans on always at different times. So it doesn't matter. Because if you get it big enough, you'll get it so that no matter what time you stream, someone will be able to watch that's a viewer of yours. Because maybe some people can only come into the morning, maybe some people can only go afternoon, midday. But if you get big enough, someone can always watch the stream. And depending how big you are, you'll always have a decent crowd size. You'll always have a decent crowd size, right? But once again, we are nowhere near that. We're nowhere near that. Once again, at the bottom, you get nothing. You don't get a lot of viewers, so you can't truly create all these interactions because it'll be awkward. Once again, if you're doing a competition, there's just 3 of you. It's very awkward, and it's kind of like, what's going on? And then but you need to keep pushing to grow bigger. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane because you got to get through all these tough times to maybe get to that point. But you're not guaranteed that point or anything, and maybe you'll just be stuck there forever. But it can be very frustrating then because you're like, okay, all hope is lost, kind of. The channel has no chance, and then you only had 3 dedicated viewers, which is great. You're very appreciative of that, but you didn't. At least for me, I didn't come to make a YouTube channel that just gets 3 viewers. You want to make money. Well, at least I want to make money. I want to make this into a business. And to get that, you need views. At the end of the day, you need viewers. You need viewers, and to get viewers, you need better content. You need to be more interactive. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know. I'm just ranting today. It's just been really tough right now. I don't know. Today kind of hit harder. It was just, I was just kind of thinking of a bunch of stuff. So many factors. I get so into my own head sometimes, and it just gets really, 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 really difficult. It's really difficult. And then you don't know. It's like, oh, it's kind of over. It's kind of just done. But you know you can't give up because if you stop, then you'll have no chance. But if you keep going, you kind of go mad. Hello, welcome. So it's like you need to keep pushing to have a chance, but your chances at being very successful are extremely slim. But this is just not just YouTubing. This is just things in life. Like things will be competitive. Things will be difficult in general. You just have to keep going, but you can't just keep going. You also have to get better. You have to get better. You have to constantly improve, and we're trying to level up, and it just, once again, it's the most frustrating. It's the hardest at the beginning because that's the moment where you know the least. You've never done anything, so everything is new. It's all going to be shell shock. It's all going to be very, very, it's going to be overwhelming. You're not going to know what's going on, but once you get exposed to it, you can acclimate over time. You'll get stronger. You get more experience. But that takes time, and I'm just frustrated because, we're still in that beginning phase. I'm still quite immature. I still have a lot to learn, but it's just, this is the tough grind. Right now is the breaking point. It's like, are you gonna do it or are you not, really? It's like, are you gonna push to the next level? It's like, are you gonna push to the next level, or are you gonna, just get defeated? Are you gonna get defeated and just quit, or are you going to constantly go at it, even though there's a chance that you won't make it at all? I'm saying we gotta keep going, but it's just a lot of factors. Because you don't realize this. It's like a lot of these streamers and a lot of these content creators, you think, oh man, it's like, it seems so easy. It's like they're just doing whatever. And then you start doing it, it's like, man, this is like, you understand why their mental health is all over the place and stuff, because it's really, really draining. It's really like, it takes a lot out of you. And then this is me at the very beginning. We're not even that intense into the content creation. We're not even that insane about it. We're not even insane about the content creation yet. It's like we're taking it pretty easy. But then these other people, you see how much they do. It's like, man, that's insane. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, and that's just editing. And then, yeah, editing can take a very long time. Editing. And for me, I don't even edit that much. I edit very poorly, honestly. And it still takes time. And when it comes to editing, you have to think of styles. And you have to think, okay, are you going to add more? What are you going to cut out? Are you going to add memes? Are you going to add music? Are you going to add voiceovers? Is it like a cinematic type thing? Is it going to be how much are you going to cut out of it? How long do you want it? Is it good pacing? All these things to consider. And because there's so much freedom in it. I'll tell you, it's so difficult. All this stuff is so difficult, not because there's so much freedom to it, which is very ironic because a lot of people go into these sectors, go into YouTubing because they're like, I don't want any rules. I want to just do whatever I want, right? And that's difficult for me because I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. So when I'm given all possibilities, I can't land on any one thing because you can just do whatever. You can do whatever you want. And then it's like, it's hard to decide because there's not really any right or wrong answers. It's kind of just, what are you going to do? And then you pick one decision. You pick one decision, and then what I did before YouTube, I did nothing. That's the whole reason why I came to YouTube. The whole reason I came to YouTube is because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So this is another thing to try. Once again, I'm on my trying arc. I'm just doing things, testing things out. I did play games, but once again, I feel like gaming now, it's kind of just whatever. It's more of a chore. It's more of a chore, but I want to get things more excited. That's why I got more excited when I was like, I want to make competitions. I want to make things. I want y'all to game into an environment that is cool. I want you to interact more. You know, I want to be more interactive. I want to create things that you can look forward to, that you can participate in. Because I think that's to be something solid, something good. But to set things up like that, I just don't know how to do it right now. It's just so much work. It's not even just the work. I don't even know what to do. You know, I'm kind of just here just thinking about it, but it's like thinking about what? I don't even know where to start. And it's like, oh, it's just spiraling down right now. And then just so many bad moves. It's like, oh, you post a video, it does absolutely terrible. Then you get really, really like, you get really self-conscious. You want to quit and stuff. You're like, okay. And then you switch it up and it does well again. It's like, okay, it did well. Let's maybe try that again. And then maybe you post another video, it doesn't do well, and then it tanks, and you're like, oh man, it's kind of looking. You can't tell. You can't tell, and then you just got to keep going. It's kind of maddening at times. It really is. But I don't know, cause I'm not a big gamer. Honestly, I just play FIFA. I just play FIFA, and that's it. But I try to stream FIFA, but it gets too laggy at times. It gets too much lag, and it's like, oh, it's all over the place. And so that's why my connection matters too, how your Wi-Fi goes. But I want to, yeah, I just want things to be more, I don't know. Once again, to be a content creator, you're going for views. You are doing what you want. You should make what you want to make and have fun with it. But for me, it's like I hit the point. It's like I just want to see wherever this takes me, kind of thing. Because like I don't really have any particular thing that I'm like completely ecstatic about, or anything like that. But I am thinking that, you know, making it so I am more a commentator, creating a challenge, and then I have my viewers do something. that is something I kind of want to transition the channel into, but that's just the whole thing. That is the difficult part of how to do that. Like how to make what game, what mode, what would the content be, what would the idea be, how are we going to invite people? Well, we need to select people from the Discord. How do we invite people? How do we, if someone's trolling or something going wrong, like how do we adjust to that? How do we make sure things go as smoothly as possible while everyone has a good time? These are things to definitely consider. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for joining. But it just to consider all of those type of things in it. So really, I don't know. Because once again, I was excited about the Minecraft. I was talking about it yesterday, but I think the Minecraft is I don't know if it's gonna be exactly what I want it to be, because I think there are servers, but I don't know. I want more challenge servers, not like servers I go into and I like participate in, as in like I make a volcano or whatever. I don't know what Minecraft is. Honestly, I still need to play it. But it's like Mr. Beast will have a channel where it's like 100 people are in this need to survive and the last survivor wins type thing in Minecraft, or I don't know. Stuff like that. But I don't know how to make that stuff. I feel like I say I don't know all this stuff, and it's like, Fruitler, you just need to figure it out, then you need to educate. And it's just venting right now. It's like I'm just lazy too. I get lazy. You can just look this up and work hard, but I'm just in my lazy arc. And it just spirals. You're like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't have energy. And then you're like, oh, why are things going well? It's like, because you're not putting in any effort, man. It's like, oh, yeah. That could be the answer for why things aren't going well. It's like, how can we expect to get views, subscribers, and to get attention when we are not putting in all the effort we need, you know? It's like, that's definitely not acceptable as well. It's hard to keep going, but you have to think of the rewards. Exactly. Like, I view this as an investment. I say, like, you know, there's a big opportunity. Like, streaming is very different because it's like, at the beginning, you have nothing because you're not monetized or anything, right? You're working and you're not getting any rewards. But if you manage to make it later, right? You can have a huge potential. But once again, that's very, very select if you get that. Not everyone gets that. It's very, very small percentage that are able to make it. But you don't need to get to the top. You need to get to like just further, you know? It's like there's a lot of people that can make a living off of YouTube. It's just you need to figure out what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and it's just like I have no focus right now. I have no focus, so it's just all over the place. And it's like I don't know what ideas to make. I'm just trying to figure things out. And then this is not even including thumbnails, titles, all this stuff. But also I feel like I am overthinking it at times. I like to think everything through before going in, but then that can also be a negative, because you can like kind of overwhelm yourself and then you kind of prohibit yourself from ever starting, because you're like, you're not gonna succeed anyway, so why even try? But it's like you don't really know. You have to try eventually at something. So it's like that's the only mentality that's getting me through all this. It's like you can't quit because you won't know. And then just keep going, man, because it's gonna take time. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to put in work. You're going to have to really think things through. It's not easy. Nothing good comes easy. I'll tell you that. Nothing good comes easy. It's going to take effort. No, they're daily 200 USD for what? Just like regular channels? Yeah, just like all that stuff. But it's not just about the money. It's like about building, you know? 200 USD subs? I'm confused on what you're saying. But it's about what you're building, because the money will come. The money will come over time if you're focused on building something better. Because at the end of the day, you need to build something of value. You know, you can't get any money if you're building trash unless you're scamming people. But that will eventually fall, right? No worries. Thank you for joining. Bye bye. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. But you too, you too. But yeah, there's just so many factors to consider. I'm just really kind of I just today was just a venting day, so my apologies everybody. And if anyone's listening or whatever is going on, today was a yeah. I just want to get that out there. I just want to speak my mind a little. That's the whole point of end of day debriefs. It's not to show all the pretty sides of everything. It's to show, hey, you know, this is kind of what I feel at times. This is what I kind of want to address to my community, and just to talk. It's just to have a time to talk and really not have to focus so much on making my content at the time, but really just get to sit down, reflect, see where we're at, see where we're going, what can be improved, what can be fixed, what went well, and really just to see how things are working. Because once again, it's been challenging because we do this every day. We're doing this every day for what, 2.5 months probably now. I don't even know. I don't even know how long it's been. But it's like we're very early into all this stuff. But it's like you're always like, why can't my video get 100,000 views? Why can't we just get all the subs? It's like it's like you're not, all right? You're not right now. So how are you gonna handle that fruit? Like how are you gonna adjust to that? It's like the facts are that's not what's happening. That's not your channel. That's not what you're doing. How are you gonna adjust? How are you gonna get better? Instead of just complaining, instead of just, you know, being down in the dirt and saying, oh, it's all unfair. It's like I don't get it. I feel bad for me. It's like forget that stuff. How are we going to fix it? How are we gonna get better? We need to adjust our mindset to a growth mindset rather than a mindset that's gonna put us back and say, "Oh," instead of focusing on the past and the negative, saying, "Oh, we should just quit. It's over. It's done for." Let's say, how can we change? How can we adapt? It's like we're gonna let's try another day. Let's reassess. Let's take things slowly, and come back to it again, and see the potential it can have. You know, because once again, nothing good comes easy. Bye. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Bye bye. Bye bye. But yeah. It's been a tough day today, that's for sure. I just want to get some things off of my chest. So I do apologize. It's probably a hard listen to listen to these end of day debriefs. It's probably just a hard listen in general to be a follower of this channel. This channel is definitely an interesting one, I'll tell you that. But we're gonna try things, you know, might as well, you know, forget it. We need to just open our minds a little more and just be open to things going wrong if they go wrong, and saying, hey, you know, something went wrong. That's fine. Let's maybe readjust and kind of see how we can make things work instead of automatically going to, hey, it's done, it's over, it's failure, it's not gonna work. Let's say, how can we make it work? Because I'm pretty sure there's a solution out there. There's gotta be, you know? There's gotta be. Or if not, let's at least try as much as we can to see, is there really no solution? And put some more effort to see, okay, maybe there isn't, we can readjust, or, oh, there actually is, we just didn't look for it hard enough, you know? So, yeah, they're just, yeah, today was definitely an interesting one. I do apologize. Actually, forget apologizing. This is who we are. This is the Fruitler channel. We have our ups, we have our downs. We have this is just what I'm going through, what I'm feeling right now. We'll get stronger. We'll once, because we have the support of all y'all. We have the support of all y'all. I'm very appreciative of that. And, you know, I feel very blessed to be in my position, so I don't want to waste it. That's just my only fear. It's like you've been given the world It's like, oh, people would kill to be in your position. It's like I understand that. So the worst thing I could do would be to waste this position. I really want to make something of it. Of the time that I have now, instead of just doing nothing, instead of just being, oh, yeah, look at me. I don't have to do that stuff. It's saying, let's start investing in ourselves now because we can. It's a perfect opportunity to. We have the time. Well, we don't have all the time, but we have a little bit of time now. We don't have anything to lose at this point. We don't have anything to lose. So might as well just try and keep going. Because this is something that's very accessible. It's something we can do every day. So why not continue to build? Why not keep pushing? Life has its difficult moments for everybody. It is not selective. Excuse me. And if you want to be successful, you are going to eventually hit those bumps in the road. With whatever you do, you're going to face those times where it gets hard. And then when it gets hard for me, I usually quit. So it's like, no, you can't quit, because if you quit, then how can you expect to be successful at anything? You give up. So I gotta really push through. But it was helpful today. Today was helpful. I gotta get it off my chest and kind of reset, saying, okay, let's just go back at it. Forget. We'll leave it in the past. That's done. It's over with. Now we're on to tomorrow. We gotta refocus, revision, and just go with, just try things out. And then if something goes wrong, don't take it personally. Don't like stick on it. It's say, hey, it went wrong. How can we make it better next time? How can we focus on things getting better and stuff, and then revamping from there. We can't take anything personally. We gotta just keep pushing and stuff, and seeing where that goes. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna call it there for today's end of the day debrief. That was quite a long one. I do apologize for that, and I always like to end these by saying thank you all so much for your support. I am very appreciative all the time. I am very grateful, and I am gonna keep trying. As of now, I'm gonna keep trying, and we'll see. We'll take it day by day. But thank you for everyone joining the stream, and hopefully I can see you tomorrow. If not, no worries, and we'll be back at it. Thank you all so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye now, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.